Yes, it was a pickup. Plain and simple. And she was what one might call a granola cruncher, a hippie. And she was straight out of Central Casting. The sandals, flamboyantly long hair, financial support from parents she reviled, and some professed membership in a apostrophe-heavy Eastern religion that I would defy anyone to pronounce correctly. Look, I'll just bite the political bullet and confess that I classified her as a strictly one-night objective. There was really nothing more complicated or noble than that. There's something in the way, a near contempt in the way that you can casually saunter over to her blanket and create the sense of connection that will allow you to pick her up. Okay, so now there we are in my apartment, and she begins going on about her religious views, her obscure denomination's views on energy fields and connections between souls via what she kept calling focus. And in the anecdote, there she is, hitchhiking. Well, she said she knew she made a mistake the moment she got in the car. She had learned more about love that day with the sex offender than in any other stage of her spiritual journey. She had addressed the psychotic's core weakness, the terror of a soul-exposing connection with another human being. Nor is any of this all that different than a man sizing up an attractive girl at a concert and pushing all the right buttons to induce her to come home with him. And that the reason for this cold and victimizing behavior is that the very connection that he had worked so hard to make her feel terrifies him. Well, I know I'm not telling you anything that you haven't already decided that you know. This is your chance. I believe she could save me, I said. Ask it now. Say something! Judge me, you bitch!
No, and when I've been very I don't want to do this right now, no, and when it's happened anyway, you know what I mean? I just want to teach my daughter, if I ever have kids, that that's never acceptable, God.
Rape is part of
God, it's just is it I don't know, rape doesn't have to be violent, but
exactly. That's the thing, you say rape and you picture a stranger in an alley, but rape is that guy from your freshman hallway that slipped something in your drink, or didn't even, but made you feel special, but maybe you didn't actually want to sleep with him. But rape is also a 20-year-old boy who gets too drunk and sleeps with a girl and is confused the next morning, and maybe she raped him. People never think about that side of it either. Ooh. You know?
Mm-hmm. I don't think that we should just automatically assume that boys only want sex.
Right. That's another thing.
But from my experience, it's true.
Many of them do because they're conditioned to want that also.
Okay, sure. But
yeah,
there's no sort of, I don't know, if you're gonna get married, it has to be with someone who you have some sort of experience with.
I think marriage is
totally.
Love, friend love, that maybe if you're lucky enough, you're also sexually attracted to them.
And then also maybe you happen to. It's like either your business partners or your great communicators or your really good friends or you grew up together.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's why polyamory could be cool, but also scary. La 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 la.
Keep talking about polyamory.
Yeah.
Okay, but only because it's on my brain.
I know. You're welcome.
You're welcome. That's the good thing.
But sometimes, and I have had totally consensual one night stands, and I don't want to see them again because it's perfect. But you're right. There's this one guy who the first time we slept together, I was I didn't want to do that. This time I really wanted. I swear, to justify or something, rationalize. Rape is such a spectrum, every fucking thing in life, and I'm not gonna. It's a very loaded word. You can't be oh, that was rape because people freak out.
Right, but also it literally is unconsensual. If it's not consensual,
but
there's
such a
gray
line.
I'm with a guy guy, and he's like, we're gonna do it, and I'm like, no, I don't want
Well,
to.
that's very clear. But sometimes if you're like, maybe, I don't know, that's still not consent. But it's
Right,
It's
but-
easy for young men to hear that and be like, oh, she's being coy, because they see that in porn, they see that in movies, they see that in commercials, like,
Right, but
you
there
know?
are times when I will go into being coy just to try to
Right,
convince
and so-
myself that it's okay.
Exactly.
Like, if I'm like, ew, my body like gets tight, and I'm like, this is not what I want right now. Please
Yep.
stop.
But
I
you don't want to say it because you want to be fucking polite, you know? Fuck.
I don't want to. I don't actually like. I don't want.
Yeah.
There to be like this awkward
Weird
like-
drama. Who the fuck cares?
But,
Oh my
but
god,
if
I
you're
hate
trying to have
myself.
sex with me and I'm like, I'm not into this. Please stop.
Yeah, right.
Like, can we just like lie
And
down?
Have you
or,
had
like,
them not stop?
Yes.
That's fucked.
multiple times with
That is-
multiple different
okay,
people.
I'm
and,
sorry,
like,
but that is rape. Like, that is the definition of non-consensual sex, but why is rape so loaded? Like, if you're trying to, the thing is, I want to, like,
it's a
approach this
violation of
compassionately.
someone's body.
Right, and so if I'm looking at a 20-year-old boy and I'm like, you are a rapist, like, that's not gonna go well. So we need to find a better language, like, fucking, like, listen, like, non-consensual sex is not, like, here's what consent means, and, like, explain it to them with love. Because those feminists that are like, fuck men, fuck the patriarchy, like, you're all rapists, like, that's not, where is the love, man? Where
But
is
also,
the love?
where is the love when my body is being
well, for
violated?
sure, for sure,
Or,
for
like,
sure. Like, I'm not.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, and then I'm so annoyed. Like I actually proceeded to then have like a year-long abusive relationship
Oh,
with someone
fuck.
who was like emotionally manipulative.
Yeah.
And who, when I first
Ugh.
moved to the city, who wanted to just like be around me all the
Right.
time, like talking about how
Right.
like he loved my energy and
Psychopathology.
like whatever. And
Yeah.
now I'm like, wow. First
Yep.
of all, you manipulate. Like
Yep.
I've spent so much time and money and energy, so many
Right.
tears
Ugh.
over this like nasty
didn't you
guy
like me?
who's
When
like
did you do
shorter
what I
than
do
me,
wrong?
like not fit, like not sexy at all,
Right,
like
yeah.
someone who just so needy for like love and friendship
Right.
that like it's like I'll literally sleep with anything just because like I want to have a consistent person who I can like love and trust forever.